Hello and a very good day everyone. So today we will learn on Power Query on how we can actually produce this report from this given data. If we look carefully in this particular database, we do have two different tables. One table we do have the staff, another table we do have the particular product, particular clothing, and what we want to do is we want to combine these and put it in this particular format. So let's get started. So what I'll do is in this data, what I need to do is I need to highlight this data. So once I highlight the data, I go to the data ribbon. So I go to data and I click from table/range. So once I click from table/range, you will notice that a box will appear. So I'm going to press OK. And then what I'm going to do is, so once it has been loaded into Power Query, what I want to do is I'll just go to close and load and close and load to. So the intention of close and load to is because I want to only load as a only create connection. And I'm going to press OK. And I'll do the similar step for this PPA as well. So I'm going to press Ctrl Shift down and then I go to data and then I go from table/range. And then you will notice a box will appear. I press OK and then eventually you will go to Power Query Editor. So right now we do have these two tables over here. Table 1 we do have the staff and the size, and table 2 we do have PPE. So basically what I want to do is I want to combine this table. Well, if you have a common column, you can either use VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP and whatnot. But in this case we don't have a common column because in table 1 we have staff and size. In table 2 we do have the PPE. So basically how we want to actually combine these two tables? Well, this is where things get interesting. So I'll go to table 1 and I'll go to add column and basically I'll press custom column. Basically I want to add a new column, and in this column I'll just put here number 1. You can put any dummy variable if you want, but I'll just put here number 1 and I press OK. So basically there is a new column and it shows number 1. I'll do the same thing for the table 2 as well. So I go to add column, custom column, and then I press 1 and then I press OK. So basically I'm adding a dummy column, and this both column has a common column which is custom and similar variable. Then the next thing what I want to do is I want to merge this. So under the home ribbon we notice there is merge queries. So what I'm going to do is I'll just try to click on merge query, but I won't click here. I'll click merge query as new because I want to create a new database. So merge queries as new, and you will notice that a box will appear. So this is the particular box. So maybe I'll start with table 1 and I'll start with table 2. So table 1, table 2. So if you notice carefully, I cannot press OK. So what I need to do is I need to select the common column, because over here we do have custom and over here we do have custom. So the selection matches 3 out of 3 and we press OK. So once you press OK, automatically you will see over here a new table has been formed. And what I need to do is I need to expand this particular box over here, and I will untick the custom, untick the original column, and I press OK. So right now you will notice the column has been merged. So this column is not necessary, so I can actually press delete. So now we do have the staff, we do have the size, and we do have the clothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press close and load to. So once I press close and load to, you will notice a box will appear, and then eventually I want to only create a connection and I press OK. So a connection has been created. But if just say you want to actually load as a table format, something like this, so what you can do is you can press right click and then you can actually press load to. So once you press load to, you can put table and this location over here and you press OK. So right now you'll notice this connection has been created and a table has been formed. So suppose we do have a new staff. His name is Kalai, and for Kalai you just say the size is XL. So if I put XL over here and then I press right click and refresh, so we'll have a new data being automated accordingly.